EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Game 1 of 272 this regular season. The Thursday night opener, the kickoff game. And the National Football League season begins anew. First and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Milton to the air on second down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. You're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
Tight end motioning left. On third and long, here's Milton. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he will take this one in. 79 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Texans. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He gets it to go. And Texans come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And this one is intercepted. Derek Stingley comes up with it. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll look to throw. That's to Raheem Blackshear. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Back to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Daniil Hunter with the stop. is a 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Milton. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. At their own 21-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going for it all. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Texans. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will take a 21-7 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
They face 2nd down and 7. Play action. Now it's Milton. That's over the middle and intercepted. Into space. We saw it earlier. The defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He's inside the 35. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Now Carlson to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders are able to cut into the deficit. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. He'll drop to throw. Throwing right. It's taken in. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
They'll run, and here's Raheem Blackshear. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, one quarter in the books in the season-opening NFL kickoff game. It's the Texans who have the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 6. Putting the tight end in motion. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical third down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
Here's Blackshear. He'll take this down to the 23. Big Christian Wilkins, the one who brought him down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Raiders' 23-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Houston. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, and Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Try and throw with Milton. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. Quick throw, taken in. Oh, yeah. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. This is caught at the 2. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now this looks like a design run. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. Here now, second down and goal. Tight end going in motion here. From out of the gun, he'll throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Texans. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Working out of the gun is Milton. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A run now for Blackshear. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. A pickup of 12 yards. First down for Houston. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here's a designed run. And he will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans stretch things out even further. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Blackshear. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They send the tight end in motion. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Up the middle they go. And he'll work his way down inside the 30. Shooing off 7 yards on that one. 2nd down and 3. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in the 2nd half. That drive gets them a 1st down. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll get this inside the 10, but not much further than that. Throwing now from the gun. That's hauled in at the 2. He is in. Touchdown, Texans. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Play action. Now it's Milton. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. On the play fake, it's Milton. He'll look over the middle and find his running back.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Milton to the air on second down. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Milton going to look to throw it again. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
To the air on third down is Milton. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They'll go. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush. It will lead to a turnover on down. 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Going up top. That is brought in. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Houston. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Milton. Quick throw, taken in. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Carlson now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Raiders will get just a bit closer. And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's a run going left. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's a run. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal. So right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. They'll look to throw. He'll get this one to Blackshear, complete. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Texans add on to their already sizable lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Here's 1st and 10. Looking out of the gun is Milton. Quick throw here is complete. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. On the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Finding room at midfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And now he's got a man open deep downfield. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down. To the air once more is Milton. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, Not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Throwing again is Milton. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble. They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And the Raiders are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win here for the Texans. They get the season off on the right foot. The winners in the NFL kickoff game, the Thursday night opener of this regular season. And that'll do it for my partner, Gregos. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we say, so long.